Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Now inside the 25. Touchdown! Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Niners at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 4.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
What's up? Yellow.
Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Nick Bosa Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You look at this Niner defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Pushing his way inside the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Toss out right to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So Decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Lions.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have got it back to within a score.
The kicker on for the
Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Lions 14. 49ers 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy going to get it to Pearson on the RPO. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams as the 1st half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 5. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this is caught. Touchdown, 37 yards. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 64 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now it's gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. But still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up 1st downs.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not
they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Goff now looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now 2nd and 9.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Birdie from his own end zone. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. To throw from his end zone. Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas. Oh, they're on him too quickly back there, and it's blocked.
And that's truly the way to change field position, isn't it? Block the punt and then take over inside the 5-yard line. What a tremendous job by them. You change momentum, you change field position, and give yourself a chance to score.
They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take the block punt and convert it into 6 points.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. A fair left side for Pearsall is complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 18 yards, first down Niners.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 90 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
19-yard line.
Yellow, get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Now he's loose again. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 53 yards. And the Lions strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. This is Jennings. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Tries to hit Jennings and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell.
Chris Boswell on quarter-point after.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Lions 49, 49ers 35.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Up.
They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Get set, get yellow. Run around, up. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Now Purdy. That's caught by Jennings. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Outside. Up.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Now he's going to get across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 42.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. The Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Get set. Up.
Throwing, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. To throw is Purdy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. There he goes again. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
1st and goal, Detroit.
180.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team